This is strange. 2 cars on my property early in the morning. What are they doing there? Are they filming me or what is this? Very strange. I don't know anything about this. Who are these guys? I saw already their cars. I thought maybe it was a couple that was having sex out of the view of others. But what is this? Where are they going? Looks like an orange invasion. They're maybe gonna cut these ones. That is still my terrain. I did sign a contract, but I thought a helicopter would come.
Då var det toppen. Den genomsnittliga toppen vi behöver ta bort, den är bara drygt 2 meter. Och det innebär att det är ju en väldigt stor andel av grönkronan som blir kvar på ett normalt träd som vi toppar. Och en kan väl säga det över.
And cut trees because there are electrical lines there. So funny. Here you can see them cutting the little trees underneath the electrical lines. Of course, they can't do this with the helicopter, which I thought, but I didn't know exactly what trees they wanted to cut. So probably they have a system for the higher trees aside from the lines, and human capacity with these trimmers on the ground. It looks really funny, and they work so fast. For me, also nice again to see how this little river goes, and with the changing nature, autumn that is coming in, and how my house is situated. What is quite sophisticated is that they see with the satellite images how much wood on your property is going to be cut. They give you some value for that, a little bit underneath the market value, but they say you can still pick up this wood and use it, which is fair. I picked up this bath in Stockholm Fortunately, it fitted into the camper van and not outside on the bike holder. And now this morning it's immediately burning well, no smoke. I think the channel needed to be reheated or something like that. Much better than the start of yesterday. I need to be really careful because it's gonna roll now. That was just a little piece remaining. This is one of the first videos about the bathroom, and look what is happening now to the bathroom. This is still a temporary bathroom. I wanted to bring plumbing towards this little bathroom, but because I rediscovered the vedspis, the wood stove in the kitchen, on which I can make a lot of warm water, hot water, I decided to bring that water into a big bucket and make an exit through the floor so the water can go into the garden. Today I'm gonna teach padel in Utterbakke, and it's to a Dutch family. I met them on a party in Veres, so yeah, I need to prepare some material. I have back home, I have a basket. I need to make one here too. Today I have to apply for a new driver's license. My old driver's license from Holland is expiring, and then the advice is to immediately change it to a Swedish one. Today I'm not feeling really well. Maybe it's just some morning resistance. It's not that I'm... it's nothing emotional. I feel well in that matter. But yeah, not so fit. But let's see how yeah, it will develop during the day. Maybe I need to do some more physical stuff, but I need to do a lot of things, and I'm busy now with the bathroom. But I first want to do this administration and get that away. When I changed my winter tires, I forgot to ask a tire, because a tire can be really nice, because you see every time it falls, but that's why I put myself on my knees. I should also have a smaller axe. But okay. They should be made so tiny because for the vedspis in the kitchen, which I love to use these days, it heats up the whole house way better than the fireplace. Not the easiest place to use a chainsaw, but it's quite old, that tree, but I think it's still very hard. So probably good wood. I think it's a fruit tree, and I think those often have the most energy for fire, but also intense wood, because it was halfly rotten, but still quite hard to get through with the chainsaw. I almost get stressed what to do with all of them because it's so much. But this is already a nice amount, no? I prepared myself some small wood for the vedspis in the kitchen to make apple pie. Looks good. I have no idea if it's ready. There it is. It took me a long time, but maybe it's not the nicest, but I taste it already. It's really delicious. Master Ulla in action. He's almost not impressed by this rolling giant towards him. It's very dry in here and there's no window, so there's a lot of dust coming off from the circular saw. So I need to be careful a little bit. An easy guess what this is?
Spooky.
So nice to see how a floor is built up. I'm afraid that a mouse will... I think these are little, how do you call it? Mice shitties. So I need to be careful for what to put back. I think I do have a sticker somewhere. Extremely dusty. Ew. In this insulation material, it looks completely the same, but this is a mouse. Ew. I'm gonna pick up some wood again in the corner over there. But meanwhile, I watch this tree carefully. And this one is so huge. I don't know what it is. So if somebody knows, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna check with Google Lens. I am now at the big tree. Here it doesn't look big, but it's very high. It's incredibly high. But now I notice some interesting things. I've never seen these bird houses. There is also one higher up. This is for, I don't know, beds? Here you can see a little bit the perspective and the reference. The tree is closer to me, to be honest, but still, it's huge. Here I'm going into the valley where they cut the wood to pick it up and first to see how much it is. And the drone is following me from in front of me, but something bad occurs. Crash. The drone got hit by branches of a tree. Very tiny ones, so probably that's why it didn't see, because I have object control scanning or something like that, so it should avoid them. But I think the damage is okay, but I need to go back to that place to get some trenches, but later then I will check how the drone is. I really hope it's still functioning. It looks okay, I think. Yeah. But I don't know if the, what is it, the little thingy here has been hit. First time that it got hit. But the trenches are really small. It was following me, so that's always a bit of a danger, because then I'm not watching the drone. Uh-oh. Here the drone was going backwards and following me, and it fell here in the grass. I don't know why I didn't film it. Maybe I was a little bit frightened. Wow. Beautiful from here. Joel and I in the final of Mariestad, and we won. Today I'm gonna make applesauce with my own apples. The fire is ready. The stove is really hot, and I'm gonna leave the peels on because yeah, there are many recipes with and without peel, but I'm a bit lazy in that way, and I first want to try this. It saves me a lot of annoying work, but let's see. And it's way healthier. Oh, it smells so good. I'm not gonna put any sugar in it because yeah, they're so sugarish already. Perfect sweetness. I don't have a lemon, so I use lime, but I think it has the same effect, huh? That it won't color or anything. Smell of lime together with the apples, delicious. No idea, but I will taste later. I think on this big fire pit it will go a little bit too fast, so I'll put it on that one. I was doubting whether I should buy these or jars. Most people use jars. I don't know what is better, but yeah, I think this is also good, I hope. But maybe with the microplastics, I don't know. Next time when I see jars, I will buy jars. The smell is really amazing. I was in the valley collecting wood, but quite quickly it's already soft, huh? Maybe the fire is too high here. But I think I put a little bit too much water in it. But I can put it back. I will put some extra apples. I put some extra in meal. I have to catch up with the others, swimming in the boiling water. It's already sauce, appelmoes. It smells delicious. I prefer more compote than sauce. Not sure if I pronounce it well. So there are still some bigger pieces in it, but I like that. In Sweden they have such good potatoes, and I love potatoes already in Holland, but the potatoes here are crazy good. And in that sense the rusty is also very good, and I love the combination of roasty, I don't know, together with applesauce. Yeah, delicious. So with peel, I added a little bit of sugar because it was quite, not really, but a little sour. So I added a little sugar. All right. I just had my dinner and now I'm going outside a little bit with my headlight on, and I love to feel the freshness of the air, and also to smell the chimney, because from inside you smell less the smell of the wood, but from outside it's really nice. And I love to do some cutting, just with one hand. Let's see how that goes. Oops. It's quite difficult with one arm, but it's addictive. Yeah. Here I had the sudden impulse to cook some salmon in the fireplace. I'd never done this before, but it seemed funny to me, and it was amazing with the lime and the dill, really tasteful. That was it for this video. Next video I will show you a great application of this very hot device. I am so in love with this wood stove in the kitchen, and also more about the bathroom next video. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.